Hey guys, so this is the case study tutorial video for OT66 CPT coding, Chapter 8 in your Bowie book, Understanding Current Procedural Terminology and HCPCS Coding Systems. So a quick note before we get started on the even case studies. I think the evens were the ones that you were assigned for this week. But one quick note just to save you emailing me and asking me which one needs modifiers. In the coding assignments, the only coding assignment question that needs a modifier is this number 11 question, and that is because we have to put the modifier on there to specify the laterality, which in this case would be left. So that's it for the coding questions. Okay, so let me flip really quick. Okay, so starting with case 2, it's a preoperative diagnosis, leukemia in remission. Postoperative diagnosis is also leukemia in remission. A tunneled venous access port removal. Oh, sorry, my phone's going off. Procedure, 8-year-old male completed chemotherapy. And so then let me read through this really quickly. Okay, so what you want to start with, this one it can be kind of confusing, I think. So what you want to start with is use of the venous access device. So it would be here. And then in the index, you will look up removal. And then infusion pump. And then lastly, you will look up intravenous. Okay, so that's case 2. Let me move down to case 4. See if you can see it down here. There we go. Okay, so for case 4, it's a malignant carcinoma of the breast. 39-year-old female presents today for insertion of catheter for central venous access for chemotherapy. Okay, so, and then catheter, and then venous. Okay, so you're going to look up insertion in the index first, then catheter, then venous, and then check the code range to make sure that you are selecting the one that's most appropriate for this patient. Okay, let me pause so I can flip the book. Be right back. Okay, so for case 6, the procedure is a cardiotomy. So that's what we're going to look up in the index. And then you're going to want to, again, check your code range to make sure that we have the one that is most appropriate for this patient here. Okay. I was just checking through one more time. I read it before I unpaused you, but I was just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so let me flip to case 8. So apparently I forgot to unpause as I was recording the instructions for case 8 and 10. So here they are. Case 8, you're going to look in the index for pacemaker and heart, and then revision, and then move on, look a little bit further for relocate pocket, and then chest is the body part. For case 10, it is a blood draw basically on a newborn that is suspected to be anemic, and so you're going to look up in the index venipuncture, and then neonate, and I don't know if it's listed as neonate. It's listed in the problem as neonate, but it may be listed as infant in the manual. So check, if you can't find neonate, check for infant, and then percutaneous because it went through the skin, so it's venipuncture. Okay, so that's it. If you guys have any questions, you can email me and let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks, guys.